Hello Internets, this is Bone Carlos coming to you with episode 4 of my Call of Duty 101 series. If you want me to look over your game footage personally, send an email. I'll be more than happy to give you tips and pointers based on what I see. Today we're going to be discussing camping. There are 3 topics I want to cover today. What is camping, how to camp effectively, and how to kill campers. If you want to skip ahead to a specific topic, click on the annotations. The first thing you have to understand is that there is nothing wrong with camping. It is a playstyle, nothing more, nothing less. It is very defensive and as such very frustrating in a fast-paced game. Still, spewing rage at someone who plays this way is ridiculous and only serves to throw you off your own game. Camping is simply this. You control an area of the map, typically with a long sight path or a room that gives you the advantage from opposing players, generally in high traffic areas or choke points. In Call of Duty there will always be areas such as this, but to camp effectively you need to understand that game mode you're playing and change tactics accordingly. One area may be a great spot to hold down in team deathmatch, but it may be detrimental in domination if you force your team to spawn away from the flag. This is rule number 1. Do not put your own personal score over the team objective. If not, then FFA, free-for-all, is perfect for you. After this, your class setup is where it's at. Using perks that cater to this playstyle is an obvious mistake to make. Keeping off the radar is important, but if you do your job correctly, you may have players blindly rushing you again and again. In this situation, wouldn't Blast Shield serve as a better option than Assassin? If you're going to stick to one room, Stalker will not be very helpful, will it? Steady aim on the other hand may be useful. The same can be said for equipment. Why use a concussion grenade when a trophy system is the better option? The possibilities are endless and require some thinking on your own part. While in-game, however, avoid becoming stagnant. If you're holding down a building, move from room to room or change corners every so often. This will keep opposing players from pinning you down and killing you with a grenade. If you're watching a long sight path, have the turrets on your blind spot to protect you or equipment that can serve as early detection. The same rule still applies as taking a room though. Move from area to area to keep players from sniping you from a different angle or flanking you. Now what to do when you feel that blood boiling at a camper? First is to calm down and think. They are not only succeeding in killing you, but also clouding your judgment. Second would be to ask yourself, is he or she actually contributing to the game? A player holding down an out-of-the-way room in team deathmatch with a score of 3-0 isn't really a factor, especially if the 3 kills have been you trying to kill them. If this is the case, ignore them and move on. If, on the other hand, they are locking down a key point on the map preventing you from getting an advantage, it's time to take them out. Having a dedicated class just for this situation isn't as crazy as it sounds, especially with the amount of custom classes available. To flush out a camper, grenades and launchers are your friends. RPGs, SMAs, underbarrel launchers, concussion, flash, or frag grenades, lob them all. Hit markers will let you know where they are, and having a perk like recon is the icing on the cake. One tactical grenade will paint them, and finishing on with a launcher is as easy as pie at that point. In my experience, flashes are better for rooms with one door, while concussions are the way to go when there are multiple entry points. For those pesky snipers, smoke grenades are very underappreciated. Combined with Assassin and Marathon, you can close the gap between the two of you and take the advantage with an SMG. Even tossing a smoke grenade at one area and flanking from a different route has worked for me. Another good idea would be to build up an easy 2-3-4 Predator missile combo with Hardline. Even if they have blind eye, you know where they are and you could still drop it on them. Well, that was it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If not, leave comments down below on what I could do to make these more enjoyable for you. Also, if you guys want to be featured, again, just send me an email, PM, IM, whatever, and I'll be more than happy to take a look at your guys' game footage. Other than that, I am out of here.